Hello, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Kat. I am the Nurse Flipper. Thank you for coming to hang out with me on my channel. And this is going to be a what's sold on eBay. I'm not sure if I will finish this all in one video or if it will become two, because we have over $1,300 going out on eBay, 36 items, some pretty good stuff, and a couple things sold in less than 12 hours. So I want to make sure you guys know what these are so you can look for them when you're outsourcing. And if you've been watching me, we have been waiting for our new shed to come. It is 12 foot by 40 foot and it arrived today. So I will add a clip on at the end of this video. So let's look at what's sold. All right, so up first, these are some Reebok little workout pants, and I got these at like a fill-a-bag sale. So they're just plain black spandex pants. They are size medium, nothing special about them. Paid less than 50 cents. They sold for $12.49 plus shipping. The buyer's $18.19 all in. So if you see workout pants like Nike, Reebok, definitely if you see Lululemon, some of just plain spandex that I feel like you could find for really cheap at garage sales and even at thrift stores sells pretty well. These took about 3 months to sell, so not horrible, and we'll make about a $10 profit. Up next, and this didn't take super long to sell, and I like picking up mugs if they're unique. So Key West is one of my favorite places to go. I used to go about 3 to 4 times a year, and once Dalton gets bigger, we will do that again. When my kids were like 6 and 10, we would go down 4 times a year and go camping. It is about 8 hours from where we're at. We are in very North Florida, but this little 3D Key West mug, I paid 50 cents. It was 2 for $1 at Goodwill. Sold for $17.49 plus shipping. The buyer's $34.49 all in on a mug, and it is not branded. So if you see like destination mugs that are cool and 3D, I will pick them up. Up next, this is a Russell Wright, and these are really mid-century modern. Russell Wright is a great brand. If you see there, that is the marking. Some of it is inscribed. That is the older stuff. Pictures and serving pieces of this sell for really good money. This piece is just a bread plate, and it sold for $4.49 plus shipping. The buyer's $14.54 all in. So these, I get them sometimes when I have to buy sets. I would not pick up bread plates if I were just buying individually. I would only pick up the serving pieces and like the pictures, and yeah. But if I get them, I list them, and this one took about a year to sell. Up next, and you'll see another item as well. It's kind of funny. So I was at work yesterday, which is Sunday, but you will see this on Wednesday. So I was at work on Sunday watching the Tampa Bay Bucks game, and right after the game, this shirt sold. So this is a Tampa Bay Bucks 1999 NFC champion shirt. It is vintage. It is on a Lee Sport tag, extra large. I paid $1 for this at a garage sale. It sold for $9.99 plus shipping. The buyer $16.63 all in. Funny thing is, I've had this for a while, and it took until just before the game ended for it to sell. Up next, these are some vintage iron-on patches. I bought a plastic 3-drawer filled with scrapbook supplies and tons of these little vintage embroidery patches. I'm weighing the profit. These sold for $7. Free shipping. Shipping will only be about $3, and so we'll make about a $2.50 profit. But I have sold a lot, and they're really easy. I put them in these little plastic baggies and put them in a poly and ship them off. Up next, and this was my thumbnail picture on one of my videos a couple times back. So this is another Burnett painting. Trying to find the signature there. There it is. I will tell you, I found out this is not authentic. A couple of my viewers, such as yourself, saw it and knew more than I did about artwork, and I definitely don't know everything about much of anything. I know a little bit about a lot. So apparently this artist, her name was Carol Burnett. She always signs her name in capital letters there, and this one's not in caps. However, So I sold the one and the buyer's very happy with it. And once I found out it was not authentic, that doesn't mean you can't sell it. It just means you need to disclose that. So I cut my price in half. I only was $5 in, cut the price in half, and which it was 200. I dropped it to 100. Somebody sent me an offer of 60 bucks and I was like, you know what? I know it's not real. It is, I mean, it's a real painting. Somebody painted this, but Carol Burnett did not paint. Because when she signs it, it's caps. Anyways, reproduction painting. I read a couple different theories. Some were that like sweat factories produce them. Other were that art students would reproduce work similar to hers to make money while they're in art school. Either way, this is still a really cool painting. It's a really nice frame. It's a double frame and it sold for $60 plus shipping. I did edit my listing to take original out of the title, and I just put that it was signed Burnett because it is, but I didn't put authentic original. So $60, still a $50 profit, and I think the buyer will be happy with this. The buyer that bought the first one for $120 was thrilled with it when they got it. Up next, and this is one of the items that sold in less than 12 hours. I've shown you this before. I'm going to show you again. This is Royal Albert Old Country Roses. This is a wine glass, and I had two. So I sold a set of 3 for $55. I went to the thrift store, which is where I got this, and the item I'm going to show you that sold for over $100. And the manager was there, and I actually asked for a discount on the item. I'll show you in a minute. And the manager said, hey, was it you that got that roses set? And I said, yeah, it was me. And she said, oh, I saved the glasses for you. She had put these away in the back because it was supposed to have been a set of 5 and I only got 3. And she kept them for me and she gave them to me free. She told the cashier I already bought the set. I would have gladly paid her more because she did discount the set because we couldn't find these. I got home, was unwrapping them. They had like wrapped one this way, one the other way. Lifted it out of the box and the other one rolled and shattered all over my floor. And I also broke something on Saturday as well. So I've been on a roll with my breakables and it shattered. And these are really thin, like very fragile glass. And Brad was sitting in the living room. I'm like, did you hear that? And he said, yeah, I just didn't want to add insult to injury. Yeah, so need to be more careful with my breakables. So anyways, I did not pay for this. I got it for free. It sold for $19.99. This pattern on white china is money. Serving pieces, glasses, $20 plus shipping. The buyer was $36.99 in on that one wine glass. Next, this is a Indiana glass diamond footed candy dish. There are your feet. And I paid less than $1. This one sold for $9.99 plus shipping. The buyer's $26.11 all in. With a lot of these cheaper glass pieces, they're on the heavier side. So a lot of times the shipping is more than the cost of the glass, but people are willing to pay it. This is about an $8 profit. Not hard to ship at all. Just wrap it in bubble wrap and put some peanuts or packing paper around it. Up next, and I have 2 pairs of shorts I found for $2 I need to list, but this is a skirt. This is Jamie Sadek. These are golf clothes. If you do not know this brand, I would learn it. They're very well made, so they kind of stick out on shelves. So this skirt, I paid less than 50 cents in a big golf lot. Sold for $20 plus shipping. The buyer's $25.55 all in. And after fees, this will be about a $17 profit. So keep an eye out. That's her tag again. Her shirts sell for $50, sometimes up to $100. And they're typically very bright, bold patterns, not solids like the bottom. I'm just going to show you guys a couple of pieces of this because there's a whole box full. So I've shown these before. It was a while ago. These are Noritake. They are bone china Pacific Majesty, and they're 2 6-piece place settings. So this is the cup and saucer. There are also bread plates, salad plates, dinner plates, and soup bowls. They're 6-piece settings. I sold 2 of them for $69.98 plus shipping. The buyer's $102 in. That is on 12 pieces, but when I looked those up individually, they weren't selling for much, and I want to keep my average sales price up, so I had them in 6-piece settings for $30. So not horrible. I paid about $1 a piece, so I'm $12 in, and they sold for $70. So it will be over a $50 profit. It actually is all profit at this point because I had 6-piece settings and the other 4 already sold. So this is all profit. Up next, and it's kind of funny because I got this really cool. This is a paper mache bowl. This is so cool. I got this down in South Florida when we were picking up that Noritake, 5 hours down south from an auction. And this bowl, I paid, I think $3 or $4 for it at the thrift store. And it sold for $21. So it's paper mache. You can see on the back, pretty cool. Probably just like tourist souvenir from Mexico. I got 2 of them. The other one's a little bit smaller. This one sold for $21 plus shipping. The buyer's $34 all in, so about a $15 profit on that. We also sold a case of CVS nasal mist, and I don't have it listed anymore. Somebody actually messaged me off of this old listing and said, hey, do you have any more of this left? I said, I do, but it is expired. I took the listing down because I was starting to get a little more and more complaints, and it had been expired since June, and some stuff is like a Best Buy date, some is expired. So it has been in climate control. It is fine to use, but some people are very finicky about that. So I just pulled the listing off. We were down to 5 cases anyways. And I wrote this person, I said, look, it expires in June of 2020. Are you still interested? They said, yes, that's fine. The last one I used expired in 2018. So those sold for $50, free shipping. Shipping is about $12 on pirate ship for those. This is another piece of Bauer pottery. So really cool with the splatter there. His pottery is very distinguishable, at least like this pattern. He has other stuff too. These are the ones that I'm kind of drawn to, like the ocean and the sand type look. So I paid a couple dollars for this in a lot, and I always pick up Bauer if I see it. And I know because they are marked. You can see the Bauer there on the back. Paid a couple dollars, sold for $23 plus shipping. The buyer's $36.70 all in on 1 plate. Let's see if I cannot break this. Woo! This is a Winnie the Pooh birthday cake. Cookie jar. And I paid $8 for this. So I paid up, but it was so cute. I couldn't leave it at the thrift store. And it sold for $35 plus shipping. The buyer's $58.35 all in, and we'll make about a $20 profit. And it did take about 2.5 months to sell, so not super long. Up next, this is a 1940s. This is Fort Street in Honolulu, Hawaii, black and white postcard. You can see the back there, and like I said, it is from the 1940s. And this one, I have pennies into it. It sold for $6.75 plus shipping. The buyer is $11.47 all in. A lot of the postcards I see sell for $2 and $3, and I'm just not willing to go that low. It's kind of up to you what your price point is. You don't want to go below, but for me, $5 is kind of a cutoff, especially when I'm taking the time to list. So $6 plus shipping will make about a $5 profit on that postcard. All right, so let me show you this, and I will tell you this is not branded. I had no idea what it was worth, and I will put a clip in right after this of me looking at this at the thrift store. And this was with a bowl and a mug for $19.99. I didn't want to pay $19.99. So it had been sitting there for at least 3 weeks, I knew. So I went and asked the manager, the same one who gave me the wine glass. I said, hey, I really like this set, but can you give me a better price? I said, it has been sitting here a while. And I don't abuse that relationship. So her and I talk. She knows me. She knows I resell, and I wouldn't ask for a deal if I didn't know that something had been there for a while or it was worth significantly less. So she said, how about $10? I said, okay. I hadn't researched it. I just liked it when I picked it up. So this bad boy. And you can see, I think this is intentional crazing. So some crazing is from heat, but I think this is intentional. And that's the dragonfly. Really cool there. And that's on the front as well. Super cool. And there's no marking. So I also noticed, let me show you, the handles have carving, which to me makes it seem a little more expensive. So this, when I looked it up at home, I found it as Bat Trang Noi. It is a Vietnamese pottery. And this picture, I couldn't find any comps that were similar. So I priced it at $150. And within a few hours, I had somebody ask me the height and width. And I had measured it and forgot to put it in my listing. And I answered her, and then it popped up under send offer to buyer. I sent her an offer of $138. She immediately accepted and paid. That's less than 12 hours, over $100 profit. And I still have 2 more pieces from that set. So an amazing fast pickup. So I am going to go ahead and end part 1 of this because otherwise it will go too long. I will throw a clip of me looking at those in the thrift store so you can see exactly what I saw. And then I'll give you a sneak peek at the shed when it arrives. And I will see you guys on Friday. Do not forget, the members only live is on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're not yet a channel member, the members only live on Monday is for all channel members, and you can hit the join button and get a little information about the channel memberships. And I will see you guys on Friday. Bye. So we are out in the yard. That is Pig. We have trash we need to clean up, obviously. It's very foggy out this morning, but I wanted to do a little before for you guys and show you. So those are my pine trees. I have 5 acres of pines. And then if you see that little house back there, my 21-year-old is living in. So the shed is coming today in a few hours, and this is the back of my house. I have an old 1942 farmhouse, and I've chosen not to do anything to the outside because I like it how it is. But my house, ignore the trash, is an L shape. So I'm pulling items. That is my canning kitchen. So laundry room is there. And then over here is my canning kitchen, which is one of my storage areas right now. And then my other shed is here. So the idea is where I'm standing. Let me pull back just a little bit. Where I'm standing is about where the shed will go, and it's going to run here parallel with the house. And then we will put a fence from the house to the shed and from the canning kitchen to the shed, essentially making in between the shed and the house a courtyard. So that is the plan, and we will probably put a gate because my 21-year-old who is living there likes to come in through that door there. And if we put a fence, that will block it. So, and we'll also need a way to get the mower in. So that's the plan. Where I'm standing now, you won't be able to see the house. And the shed does have tin roof to match the house. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys a sneak peek and a view of my foggy morning. I guess my son had surgery, so he's out of work, and it looks like his wife is home as well. But yeah, so all of this here is my property, so nobody's there. We do have some neighbors that live across the street over there. So there are people, and that's my old, let me move my finger. That's my old barn over there that maybe one day I will fix up. It's 30 by 50, and then the other shed. So it's because it's so heavy.
Ooh, look at this. Look at that. Nice.
What?
It's pretty good.
Huh?
It's getting a little bit soft right there.
Yeah.
All right, show mommy the shed. Are you the first one in the shed? Yep. Okay. Show me. What do you see? Whoa. That's a so big loft. And that's a so big loft. And we were not supposed to get the center loft. We did not pay for it. But it is there.